Hey everyone, welcome back to John's Watch. Today I'm taking a look at a game called Snacko. This game was released on Steam in Early Access on December 6, 2023. Its regular price is $32.50 Canadian or your regional equivalent, and it's developed by Blue Curse Studios and published by Armor Games Studios. This has a very brief description on Steam. It says, set out for a new life away from the city to rebuild a town from scratch. Decorate, collect, produce, and befriend in this captivating life sim. It's very much like a Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, all those kinds of games. Very, very cute, very, very wholesome. I've played just under 2 hours, I guess. So if we, just under 2 hours. We hop back into my game. You play as this super cute pixel art cat. Look at me. Everything is kind of low poly. Like you can see these lovely trees and stuff. My little house, low poly, just looks super, super cool. I've got my crops here. This is my field. If you know Stardew Valley or any of those kinds of games, I'm sure you know exactly what this is. You've got your tools, you chop trees, you dig up stones, you hoe the ground, plant your seeds, you water them, etc. But something a bit different about this one, and that makes it a bit more like Animal Crossing, I guess, even though I haven't played like any Animal Crossing at all, is right now the town is the island itself is empty except for me, my friend Mikan, and old man Nobu, who was on the island when we arrived here from the city. So there's just the three of us here right now, and if you go to town center, it's empty. There's nothing there. I can't see towns down there. This is my farm. But right now I'm working on a quest. Iva's arrival. I'd love to open a grocer on the island. This vintage grocer would be perfect for me. Hope you'll consider having me. So I'm tracking it over on the left. I gotta place Iva's house. So if we go to my blueprint bench right here, these are all my crafting recipes. There's lots of cool stuff. You can really go to town. I guess it's also a bit like The Sims, because you can really go to town with decorating and placing things. I'll maybe be able to show a bit of that off. We go to buildings, vintage grocers. I've gathered all the stuff I need for it, so we're gonna craft the vintage grocers. It's done. So that is now, I'm now carrying that around, essentially. And if you see in the bottom right, oh god, I'm stuck. We can change to our blueprint tool. I'm gonna head into town, and we're gonna build an entire flippin' grocer for Iva, so we can have a grocer here. There's Nobu up there. You can see him peeking over his sign. Hello. Just jump off him. Where'd the town go? Town's over here. I have incredible jumping powers as this little cat. Whoa. So yeah, here's the town. You can see just a little bit depressing. New quests. Let's have a look at our new quests. No, I don't want to throw that. Let me tell you about shipments. Yes, I will do that at some point, Nobu. So I just gotta go find him at some point. No, my quest. Come back. This one. Track. Place Iva's house. Okay, so we've got our blueprint thing equipped in the bottom left. We will left click to build. We have to build in here, I guess. We've got all sorts of things we can place, but the grocers is the one we want to place. We can put it like this, or if you press shift, toggle camera mode, you can move literally wherever you want and move it. So where are we going to want a grocer? Maybe like, maybe I should have like cleared something here. Cancel this. I'm going to clear that area right there. If I can find that again. Where was that? Over here. Gonna clear this area right here. I think we need an axe for this. Yes. So we're just gonna chop all this stuff down. And this will give us some supplies back. Probably just wood, maybe a little bit of cloth. I'll leave that bench there, because that looks pretty good. There we go. Just gonna clear all this out. You can see I've got this, this bar next to me filling up. Basically, if you watch my stamina in the top left, if you fill up the bar before letting go, you use slightly less stamina on your attacks or whatever. Okay, now we build this. Is that the front door? Yeah, that's pretty much perfect right there, isn't it? And boy, you can really place it wherever you want. Like I've toggled grid snapping right now, but you can freely place. Not there. I think you can actually, but you can freely place it wherever you want. So if you want like the grid snapping to make things a bit more exact, you can do that. If you want to just free ball everything, you can do that too. And that's really good for the people who really like that micro scale decorating that you get in Sims. I'm not one such person, but some people love like carefully placing every little piece of furniture or whatever in a room, and you can do that in this game, which is really, really cool. So I'm just gonna grid snap it to there. Looks pretty good. I just have to wait for them to show up tomorrow. Hooray! Can't go in yet. Isn't that cool? I just made this entire place. Can't jump on top of it. Yay, look at our town, it's coming together. That's great, I'm very excited for them to show up. And like, you can destroy everything. Like, I can destroy this house if I want right now. Just if I need a bunch of materials, which is very cool. Where the heck was that Nobu fella? He actually shows off on the map, which is really good. It's got so many nice quality of life things, like the NPCs showing up on the map. There he is. Actually, if we go into settings, speaking of quality of life stuff, it's got this tweaks tab here, and you can just change a couple of quality of life things. So show stamina number I've got on. If we turn that off, you can see in the top left, it's now just a little face with a bar. I like knowing the exact number, so I have that on. Toggle sprint instead of hold sprint, good stuff. You can disable the HUD if you want. Show minimap, ambient leaves, they're just leaves that fall across your screen at points. There you go, there's a couple of them right now. You can disable them if you don't want them. Really cool tweaks. One thing I wish there was a tweak for, and this is in early access, so things can obviously change, but you'll see when we go talk to Nobu here, is the text speed is painfully slow. And this is it's just a common thing that always puts me off games, and I almost like stopped playing this earlier because the opening was so slow because of how long it took to get through the text. So just definitely there needs to be a text speed slider. Like, I want it to appear instantly. So we're just gonna start his quest. Like, if you're just reading this, it's so slow. I guess it's like kinda stylized, but I hate it. It's far too slow for me. I want this to appear instantly because yeah, I read much faster than this shows up. He gave me some grilled fish. That's great. Okay, so what other quests do I have on right now? Ship 20 clay, I've done 2. Gotta ship potatoes, craft a stove. There's a lot of stuff here. This is kind of a big task. But I'm working on having a grocer. And this is kind of a lore quest. There was like a puzzle shrine I had to do. A bit like Zelda, I guess, which was interesting. But I think this is the way to town. No, that's the way to Godos Pond. I'm in town. I'm trying to get home. So I want to sleep. So the old grocer will come here, and then I could buy. Potato seeds. So what have I got right now? I don't think I've got any seeds in here. I've got 8 more turnip seeds that I'm not using. Oh, 6 clay. I can sell that. Another kind of quality of life thing. So that's my farm, right? Keep doing tab to check the map. It's not that. Another quality of life thing, as you can see down at the bottom here. You start with, like 40 item slots? Yeah, I think it's 40 item slots. So you don't have to do the typical Stardew Valley. You have to buy a backpack to get more slots or whatever. Just nice. Just very nice and welcoming. Let's sell that. I think we want to keep string. Let's sell that toasted birch sapling. Those are probably good for crafting. Whoa, that winter stew's worth a lot of money. I'm okay on money. I haven't had to spend any money yet because I don't have any NPCs. Wild berries? I think I can eat those, but I've got 21 apples. I'm fine. That'll be fine. Tidy. And if we go into my inventory, tidy. Another great quality of life thing. You can click to tidy. You don't need a mod to do it or anything like that. Very, very cool. Another quality of life thing, you can save whenever. You don't have to just save when you go to bed at night or whatever. Just really nice. They've taken a lot of the best parts of games like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon, and they've just got rid of some of the annoyances, which is awesome. It's a very, very chill, very fun game. This is my little room in here. I don't think I have any decorations. I don't have anything I can place in here. Can I like move stuff? I'm not sure. But yeah, if I made more furniture, I could place it in here if I want. Let's go to sleep. I love his sleeping animation. It's so cute. This game's adorable. It's honestly adorable. We've got a grocer on the island. Look at that. Let's go outside. I do want to go see the grocer. But obviously I've got to water my... Don't have to water these. I can grab my onions. But what we want to do is we want to go to the mailbox. And I want to invite someone. We're looking for a carpenter. New friends, that's nice. Looking for someone who's easygoing, probably? I don't really know what these do. I haven't met the first person who came yet, so I guess we'll see what our grocer's like. So yes, we want that. And I think tomorrow or in like I think it's like 1 to 2 days or something you hear back. And then somebody will say, yes, we're coming, but you obviously need to build me a carpenter house or building shop. That's what it's called. Which we will do at that point. A mild annoyance for me as I'm harvesting here. You might notice that when I'm looking at my crops, can't see over his head. And you can bring the camera down so it's almost horizontal as you can see here, but you can't put it up very high. You can see it's like stopping right here. And I'd really like it if you could move the camera even further up, because, you know, I like watering like this way, but I can't see past my head when I've got the camera at the highest point. So I just don't know why it stops at such a low angle, I guess. So I would definitely like that to be changed. Just give me more of a range, because there's really not much range here at all. But again, that is just a very minor annoyance. Oops, I am watering an empty ground, which is fine. So I'm going to plant these. I guess another mild annoyance is the music's a bit repetitive. I feel like I didn't really notice that in like Stardew Valley, but the music's really good. I just do find it to be, Mikan, my friend, to be a bit repetitive. Mikan's here to pick up my shipment. Hello, Mikan. It's breakfast time. Thanks, Mikan. She's so cute as well. Isn't she adorable? Yeah, everything's adorable in this game. Let's go see our grocer. I want to buy potato seeds. Grocer? Look at Iva the grocer. What a calm and beautiful town. I can't wait to meet everyone. That's great. Come on in. Do you think she's at the grocer already? Do I have to go meet her at the docks or something? Who are you? Itchy Bun? Who on earth are you? I didn't invite this person. Well, that's great. We've got a friend. Okay, grocer. It's open. Iva? It's not. Is this a grocer's house? Where's your shop? This is the shop. I guess I mean, I didn't build Iva a house, to be fair. So, oh. What? Free. What is this? Play. Oh. Oh, it's pinball. I guess. Interesting. It is pinball. Okay. Oops. Interesting. Oh no! Did I get anything? I got a capsule. Amethyst shard. Okie dokie. Iva? I want to buy potatoes. When do you open? 7 a.m. That's great. What time is it? Oh, it's Saturday. I'm very disappointed. I don't even know where you are. Well, she's not down by the docks. Mikan is, though. Look at those seeds. I want to steal the seeds. Okay, well, I guess we have to wait a couple of days to meet Iva, which is a little bit disappointing. Okay, I'm going to tear down one of these houses. One of these buildings. Is that one even shaking? Is it? Yes, it's shaking a little bit. That's how you know it's going to break. I want to look at crafting a basic stove and brick planters. So I'm just going to tear this down for a bit more material, then I'll go have a look at crafting those two, see what we need for them. I mean, I'm guessing stone for them. I'm guessing it's probably like clay for the brick planters. I really hope this breaks. Basic stove, probably stone. I don't actually know where I get clay from. I just seem to have it sometimes. Oh, look at all that clay. 8 clay. We're supposed to ship 20 of it, though. That's one of my quests, is to ship 20. Who the... Oh, Iva! You're here! So nice to meet you, I'm Iva. You must be John. Thanks for having me. My shop will be open Monday to Friday, 7 AM to 3 PM. Thanks, Iva. I wish you'd come a day earlier, but that's on me for not building your house, I guess. Or your shop. How much does amethyst shard sell for? 80? That's okay. I don't really... I mean, yeah, I guess I should sell this for the quest. I can get more. I can just break down... Oh, I should sell the onions as well. Yeah, I can just break down more of the houses in town, I guess. Probably a good idea. There's got to be a better place to get clay at some point, though. You would hope. Let's have a look at this thing. I forgot what I needed. Basic stove, brick planters. Equipment? No. Buildables. Yes. Brick planter. Does need clay. I need 5 of these? That's so much clay. And I need pedals. That's fine. Stone. Okay. I don't seem to know how to build a forge. Do I need a tool set, maybe? I don't have any iron ore. I'm wondering if this would give me like the stove blueprint. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go back to town and keep breaking those buildings down, just so I can sell enough clay. I've done 8 clay so far. I've got another 8 in here. Yes, so I just need 4 more clay to sell, and then I can keep the rest of my clay, which would be great. Let's break down a few more buildings. I guess I can just break the ones that are like close here. That one's not moving. Okay, not that one. Oh, these are actual houses. Whose house is this? It's a nice burger here. A meal sitting on the table. Smells good. Oh, this is Mikan's house, probably. Sorry, Mikan. Wasn't trying to destroy your house. Awkward. Just noticed there's a pile of 3 bricks behind me, which will almost certainly give me clay if I break those. So I could just look for those, I guess. But breaking the houses is fine as well. I guess one other annoyance is that materials tend to spread pretty far when you break them. Is this breaking? See, I can't fully tell because my head's in the way. I think this is doing it. These take forever to break. Oh, I guess they had to be it had to be an axe, not a pickaxe. Even though they're bricks. So yeah, you can see those flew away, and I only automatically picked up 2 of them. So like when I'm breaking stuff on my farm, I usually have to wander around quite a bit to pick stuff up. So I think it would be nice if your gathering range was larger. I don't know if it gets improved at some point in the game. Just they have so many nice like quality of life stuff in the game already by default. I don't know why that's not a thing. Maybe that could be a tweak or something. But yeah, it's just annoying, especially when you're breaking like a ton of logs or whatever on your farm. It's just annoying to hit them like 3 times and have to like go in a little circle to pick up everything. Not super fun, so that could be tweaked as well. Okay, well that should be enough. I mean, that's definitely enough clay. So let's... I always get lost. Let's go add 4 more clay to the shipping box, and then we'll go to sleep so we finish the quest. Oh yeah, you might see that I've got 3 hearts in the top. you can craft a sword and also a bow. Haven't found any combat at all so far, but I assume it is coming at some point. There's miasma covering parts of the island, so I can't get to them yet, so I imagine later in the game you'd have to do a little bit of combat at some point. I assume it'll be pretty chill, though, because it's such a chill game. I gotta wait for Mikan to come pick up the clay shipment, so I guess I'll water until then. I didn't notice I had a letter. Is it somebody coming? Riku. Hope you're having a good day. I saw your post for carpenter. I have experience and skills. You're coming in, Miku. We got a blueprint for Riku's house. Let's have a look. Buildings. Oh, I have to use the blueprint. Go find it in my inventory. Use. Perfect. And we go back here. Buildings. Traditional carpenters. Okay, I haven't seen bamboo. I actually don't know where to get iron ore yet. But I haven't ventured very far into the wilderness yet, so I'm guessing it's probably around there somewhere. Hardwood and paper. I've got hardwood trees around here, and possibly in town. Oh, I guess another minor annoyance is having to hold the click button to get the bar to fill up. I would much prefer that like every swing use the same amount of stamina, and you could just hold left click to chop and chop and chop. That's how I prefer to play Stardew. Like, I just want to hold it down to keep chopping. I don't know if they would remove this system as a whole, like that. You know, you save stamina by doing a big chop like this. Just kind of tedious, bit more time consuming. I would get rid of it completely. Here comes Mikan. I was wondering when she was going to get here. She's going to take my shipment, which means that quest at the top left should change soon. And I'm going to go turn it in, see if I get the blueprint for the furnace or whatever it was. And then that'll probably do it for the video, because this is already a bit longer than I was expecting. There we go, quest just finished. It's gone, it's not tracking anymore. I don't actually get a reward for it. Maybe I have to go take a new quest on? There's somebody else here, my god. There's no new quest though. Tink. Tink is the name. That's great, Tink. No new quest. Okay, well, I don't know how to make that stone furnace, but it doesn't matter. Okay, well, I'm going to leave the video there. That was a look at Snacko. I do think they should have chosen a different name. Snacko, I mean, even if they called it like Snacko Island or something, that kind of gives you a bit more of a Stardew Valley kind of vibe to it. Just calling it Snacko, I think, is probably really, really bad for discoverability. And I think, like, the island we're on is literally called Snacko Island. So I would have definitely called it something a bit different, because you hear Snacko, you don't instantly think, oh, it's gonna be, you know, a farming sim or whatever. Whereas if you hear Fae Farm or Coral Island, Stardew Valley, those just kind of conjure up that kind of game style. Snacko doesn't, so yeah, I would have chosen a different name. Like I said, it's still in early access, so some things can change. Hopefully a couple of the fixes I was mentioning, like the text speed and stuff like that, gets added at some point. That'd be pretty good. But this is already very, very good so far. It's also made by a small team of just 2 people. So it's really, really impressive for such a small team. Super cute, super fun, super wholesome, super welcoming to play. Can't say enough good things about Snacko, apart from the name. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!